Well, good afternoon. I hope you all had a great week loving on those grandbabies. And that's what this channel is all about. Grandmas, grandpas, single moms, and single dads coming together as a village, raising grandchildren. Hi, I'm Nana Nene. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to discuss how are single moms, which my daughter is, how are single moms preparing themselves for having a baby? And I think as single moms, it's got to be really hard. I know it has been for my daughter. I wasn't a single mom. I was married when my kids were born, but a lot of women now are raising kids by themselves. And so they have to have support, in my opinion, of some way, shape, or form. And so as a family, we've come together, like the saying is, it takes a village to raise a child. So that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're focusing on this channel, is raising grandbabies. So I just wanted to start off just explaining, I'm always going to be backtracking my experience as a grandmother and how we all got started back in August of 2022. And now we're going to fast forward just a little bit to December 2022, when my daughter was, 4 months pregnant. She decided that she wanted to go see her daddy, who lives in Houston, so that he can see her little belly growing and share that experience with him. So I didn't go. My daughter wanted to go by herself. And so it was a cold winter, snowy, icy December morning when I packed her up into the car, took her up to the airport, dropped her off. And she gets on the airplane, and just prior to them taking off, she all of a sudden gets out of her seat and tells the flight attendant, "I don't feel well." And from what she explained to me, she went, bam, fainted, passed out over in the galley, where the flight attendants make your drinks and announcements and all that. So she landed on the floor, passed out. They wouldn't let her fly. They got her a wheelchair and took her off the airplane, and she just explained to them what was going on. So they wouldn't let her fly. So she calls me, "Mom, I fainted on the airplane before we took off. Would you please come get me?" So I drove back up there, brought her back home, and we waited the next day, and she went back up there and was able to get on the flight feeling better. So a word to the wise, mommies, when you're pregnant and getting ready to fly, have something to eat and drink. That was my daughter's problem. She didn't eat anything that morning. She didn't have enough fluids in her system. And just the anxiety of flying, she just passed out. So put that into consideration, mommies, when you get ready to fly. So it took me 3 trips for that whole ordeal. Let's see, going up there, coming back, going up there, coming back. Yeah, so that was 3 trips. So anyway, it was concerning, but that's really all it was. Just basically staying hydrated and eating something. So that's what happened at about 4 months pregnant. So now I wanted to discuss preparing for baby showers. I know that's kind of a tradition for friends and family to get together and give gifts to the mother for the baby. But I planned something a little bit different and for my daughter, and it's called a blessing way. And if any of you are interested in knowing what that is, you can Google it. But basically, it is honoring the mother and her being pregnant, having a baby. And it's about also their lineage. And it's kind of a new age thing. I'm not into the new age, but I was just kind of flowing with the experience of giving my daughter a blessing way because it was different. And so that's kind of what we did. And I wanted to share a few things about preparing for that blessing way. I sent out invitations It's an invitation to where the Blessing Way was going to be, gave the time, and where she's registered. Normally on Blessing Ways, you do not give gifts because you're really honoring the mother and the lineage of both sides of the family, the mother's father and the mother's mother. So I participated in that by having pictures of grandmothers, great grandmothers in the past, and having those set up on the mantle, just so that people can see the lineage and the ages and all that kind of stuff. So, but we did combine it with a baby shower only because this Blessing Way was happening in February of 2023, and people were getting ready to go on spring break. The due date was in May. So we just didn't have a lot of time to schedule a baby shower where we live in Kansas City. So that's what the invitation kind of looked like. And then it also described the celebration of a Blessing Way and what to expect as a guest. And the third card in the invitation was called Labor of Blessings. And it just asked to fill out the card and bring to the ceremony words of encouragement for Gina and her baby, and prayers, intentions, memories of your uplifting and positive birth stories. So everybody filled that out, brought it to the ceremony, to the baby shower Blessing Way, and shared it. We all went around in a circle and we all shared these labor of blessings. And then there's another card. It was wishes for baby. And it says, people were supposed to fill that out, and it reads, I hope you love blank. I hope you experience blank. I hope you learn blank. And it goes down, different things that they wish for the baby. And one of my bestest of friends filled hers out. And on the labor of blessings, she wrote something from the Bible, Numbers 6:24-26. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show his favor and give you peace. So that was a labor of blessing for Gina. And then for wishes for the baby, it just says things like, I hope you love your mommy's milk, water, butterflies. Oh, this just brings tears to my eyes. I hope you find the best partner to share your life with, when she's older. And this one touches me. I hope you never experience mean girls. So anyway, that's what the Blessing Way was all about. But moving on, we did have another baby shower down in Houston. So Gina went down there. That was her dad and Cha-Cha. We call her Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha is kind of a short name for grandma. They put on a baby shower for her in Houston, and that's where their family and friends attended. I did not go, and I don't remember why I didn't go. I should have gone, but for some reason I didn't go. So anyway, that was more of a traditional baby shower, and so it was a good experience for her. She came back with a lot of nice gifts and some hand-me-downs, which I think hand-me-downs are fantastic. So, I mean, if they're gently used, they're broken into, I'll tell you, that's something that we really have enjoyed getting from friends and family, clothing, and also like toys, that type of thing. So once we got a little bit closer to due date, we bought a crib. Her daddy purchased a crib for her, and we got it delivered to Gina's home. and we put it together all by ourselves. Yes, I know how to use a hammer and a screwdriver and duct tape. So yeah, we were able to put it together, and it was a lot of fun time putting that crib together. But her dad also, he makes a lot of furniture in his garage. He's got a little wood shop in his garage, and he made the changing table. He made 2 dresser drawers, among several other things. But he drove those up from Houston to Kansas City and helped Cha-Cha decorate the nursery. I was at work, but they went shopping and bought curtains and rugs and hampers and little tote boxes to put clothes and diapers in, and it turned out real cute. So yeah, that's all in preparing to have a baby. And also the baby daddy, his family, we're just going to call them the Wiggles, close enough. They actually contributed. They bought a glider rocking chair and painted it and made a cushion for it for the nursery, so we could sit and feed the baby however that was going to look. We didn't know breastfeeding or bottle feeding, however that was going to work. So yeah. I also wanted to tell you, I was looking at my notes, I also wanted to tell you in regarding to hand-me-downs. There was one very, very useful item, and it was a stroller. And guess where we found it? Alongside the curb on the road. Somebody was putting it in the trash. It was in good condition. It was sturdy, and that's what we've used. So yeah, not that I'm a dumpster diver, but just happened to be driving by and saw the stroller. So grabbed it, put it in the back of my car, cleaned it up a little bit, and that's what we've been using. So yeah, that was a good find. And then of course we go to thrift shops and things like that, and bought walkers and stuff like that. So anyway, I just wanted to bring to your attention how we, started preparing for the baby. And thank you for joining today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. And also, if you've got questions, comments, positive comments, and questions, yeah, let me know down below, and we can discuss those things. So you make sure you give those babies hugs and kisses and love on those grandbabies, and have love and light in your heart. Mwah. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.